Yo, it's good. I got a lot of questions on my last video about WGU, so I thought I might just film a little Q&A. Alright, first question. Do your test scores affect your GPA when your bachelor's is completed? So no. So actually at WGU, you don't have a GPA because everything's pass-fail. And a passing grade, it's not like F is failing. You have to get a B or higher to pass. So you can't just like cruise through getting D's and like pass, but you need at least a B to pass. But if you get a B, it's a pass. It's not like A or B or a percentage or anything. It's literally just pass fail, and you don't get a GPA. Yeah, no GPA. Yeah, and this is my transcript, my final transcript. As you can see, next to all my next to every class, instead of a grade, it just says passed. So I got a couple questions asking about like the time frame that you can get a degree in. Basically, is it possible to do it in this amount of time, or like if I have these many credits, how long would that take me to complete? And there is no straight answer because it's self-paced. It's literally like what you put into it is what you get out of it. If you're going full time, like literally all day every day, and you're being very strategic with how you're doing it, you can, I mean, I did 114 credits in 83 days, and I didn't even really get that fast until the very end. So like, I think if I did it again and I really knew what I was doing, I could probably do it in like a month and a half or something. But obviously, if you have other responsibilities on the side, if you're doing it just a little bit, just on weekends, maybe you have work, maybe you have a family to take care of, whatever it is, then, it could take years. And essentially, there's no straight answer, but you can fit it into your life. And if you're really focused on speed, you can fit it into your life in a way that you can get it done very quickly in a matter of months, as I did. Alright, so this guy's asking, like, am I normally smart, or did I, like, think using quick notes and, like, cramming for tests and stuff? So it's a bit of both. I do consider myself smart, but, I also wouldn't have been able to do this without working smart and having the right strategy. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Are you straight out of high school? Yes, I'm well, kind of, not anymore at this point. But I graduated high school June 2021, started WGU September 2021, graduated WGU November 2021. Alright, were the math classes hard for business administration? How many math classes were there? So there were two math classes. I only had to take one because I had already done like AP calculus in high school, so I didn't need to take one of the math classes. And the one I took, I didn't really find it hard. I do generally like pick up on math pretty quickly, so this might not be the case for everyone, but I didn't find them too difficult. Is this university football Americans only? Can Canadian currency register? Alright, so obviously this guy's asking if it's just for Americans or if Canadians can also register. So it says on the WGU website that only Americans can apply, with the exception for like overseas active duty, military, and I think some other stuff. But generally they say just Americans. That said, I've seen like a Canadian do it. So I think really they have that on paper, but you just gotta be determined and figure out a way and ask nicely, and hopefully you should be able to get in despite being Canadian, even if the website says only Americans. You just have to figure out a way, whatever. So are you being watched as you take the test, or can you look stuff up on Google as you're taking the test? So you're being watched by a proctor, like through the internet. They use something called Examity, and then so you log in, and then you have an external webcam, and you're sharing your screen, so they're watching you the whole time. It's no system is foolproof, but it's like more secure than any tests I took before college, any tests I took in like high school and stuff, or like you just have one person watching like 30 students. Like the tests are pretty secure. You can't just like search stuff up and stuff. You actually have to know the material. Yeah, so no, you can't just search stuff up on Google. You're being watched. This person says, you can't search anything, only, what's wrong with you? So that person is passionate that you can't search anything up. Can I retake the final assessment without retaking the whole class again? Yes, you can. The thing is, with every retake, it's like more of a pain in the ass. So I fortunately never had to retake a test, but it's like the first time you literally just have to attempt the pre-assessment. You don't even have to pass it. You just attempt it and you can take the final thing. And then I think the second time, if you fail, you have to like get approval from the course mentor, and then it's gonna depend on the mentor whether or not they're gonna be like annoying about it. And then I think after you have to start paying, and then eventually if you fail enough times, you can like fail the class, and it's like just try not to fail. If you fail once, it's fine. Just try not to fail, but you don't have to retake the whole class again, definitely not. What proctor software does WGU use? Examity. How many hours a day did you put in? So this is a tough one to answer, because I don't know. Basically, like, I was doing nothing but school. Like, I was doing soccer, working out, but like besides that, it was literally nothing but WGU for the time I was doing it. Like, I saw my friends a tiny handful of times throughout the entire 3 months. And yeah, so I wasn't doing anything else, but so I was trying to like do all day every day. That was my goal. But it's tough, because like I had some days where I would wake up and it was just like 10 hours focused work, boom, get through like a class or whatever. But I definitely had some days where it was slow and I had trouble concentrating and whatever. So I don't know, but I was trying for all day every day, and the reality unknown, but yeah. Final question, what's next? Stay tuned. Peace.